The Rainbow Warriors will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So UNLV's offense will come out first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Brings it down on the right side. Finds some room. Touchdown UNLV. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
What?
Like, I'm tired of this shit. You left out in here, your phone was dead, irresponsible, and then you gonna come home and wake me the fuck up? That's some selfish ass shit. You don't give a fuck about somebody but your motherfucking self. And you get mad at me because I'm turning up on your ass. You're selfish.
Always turning up.
No, give me my phone back.
Almost finished.
You know, almost finished. I don't give a fuck about your phone.
What's happening with the cheese? You tell another person good morning before you tell me good morning. You walk right past me and say shit. But you would tell another nigga good morning. You the one that's faithful. Faithful as fuck. You would tell another nigga good morning. You walk right past me, you won't say shit to me.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Hawaii's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He breaks a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week. And you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on it.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's...
Oh, the ball's on the ground. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Jones wants to throw it. Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Corners are going to bail. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. A little release to the back. Makes his man miss. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll keep it himself. Look out, he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making the play.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Buys a little time. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Davis looking to pass. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll run it from the gun. And they make... And that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
UNLV 7, Hawaii 0.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in the first down and more. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pulls it in. It's Provo. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And the Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Jones to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. A great catch and run for 6.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? will just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Davis will throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So now it's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 20. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They feed him again. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
0.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. He couldn't find much running room, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game here. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll stop the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They'll ride Davis here. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead's extended a little further.
I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half. But you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Now, you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He'll take the deep shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Rebels offense is back on the field. Jones wants to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Punt is on its way. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grab behind the line. It's Fritz. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. At midfield, he's got room. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Punts it out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right on target the first time, now he'll try another from 24 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is
and the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down miss. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just...
Wide open on the right. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the third down.
Marches ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
All right, you've now tried running the ball down here a couple times. It hasn't worked. What are you going to do on fourth down? Are you settling for a field goal? Or you've got to play in your back pocket to go get you 6?
They'll try to power it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. And the Rebels buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got a wide open receiver. Discards him with the stiff arm. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. Great pickup. this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Snags it. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Vegas. And the pummeling has started. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah.
Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Rainbow Warriors, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Off the RPO, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
He fires one deep over the middle. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This offense has it with really good field position. Davis looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good solid pickup on that play. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards.
Touchdown, Hawaii! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Rebels in the hurry up. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains. He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Going to sling it on second down. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Lost a throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Second and 10, he'll throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Davis will throw. Firing to the right, complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They reeled straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.